Playing with other players while streaming or while putting stuff together. Something I've noticed while being a very small content creator online is that a lot of people don't actually really want to play the game that we're playing. They're actually here just to kind of socialize. Now, that may seem fairly obvious with the fact that anybody can just kind of play the game wherever and whenever they want and probably do it by themselves or with their own friends, no problem. And that they are coming onto the stream or coming onto into the community to come play with me specifically. But we need to keep in mind at all times that, like, I'm also here to play the game too. Okay, I know a lot of other content creators are running and doing things like to start a business, so they will deal with all sorts of people doing whatever they want, and that's kind of okay. And I am a little bit more lenient than a lot of people in terms of letting others come and play and mess around and do all sorts of whatever. And even in many cases, I'm kind of fine with trolling to a certain extent. I'm kind of fine with people messing around and learning a lesson off of something. I'm okay with that. I'll let things go probably a little bit further than they should in many instances. But we need to keep in mind, or at least I need to keep in mind, this is context for everybody, that I feel like there's a little bit of a timer whenever I'm playing with somebody from the community. Unless there's somebody that I know in particular, if this is somebody that I've spent a ton of time with already, and I know that they're there just to play the game, I feel like there's like this timer when someone will eventually go, okay, Sulak, you're boring me, and now I'm going to start to mess with you. This could be in a competitive game, this could be in Minecraft, it could be in a survival game, it could be in whatever, but that's something that I'm always really, really cautious about, and becoming more cautious about as time goes on, because it not only ruins my experience, but it ruins the experience of people watching. Of course, I know we don't have that many people watching, but nonetheless, if I'm trying to put together something that's fun for everybody, and one person is simply trying to make it all about themselves, which that's really what it is they're going, I'm bored, I need somebody to entertain me, so therefore I'm now going to cause some kind of ruckus to put the entire focus of the stream or the entire focus on them. I gotta turn this music down a little bit. For the younger members, you guys may not know that you want to, that's your mentality yet. Sometimes people just do things and they don't know why. They're going, I'm gonna do it, and their internal motives or their owners' understanding of their internal motives are fairly limited. So I do have some lenience on that, but there is a certain point, especially with individuals who continuously do it, where I am going to have to step up, and I am going to have to say, I'm not going to play with you anymore if you keep doing this. And actually, now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm going to set a hard rule in general that if anybody starts to show signs of wanting to ruin the stream or wanting to ruin a community event because they want to make it all about themselves, then I am just going to straight out ask them to leave. It's not because I don't like you. It's not because I'm angry. It's not and I may even sound angry. I'm generally, I can sound very angry at many points in time, but I'm more irritated the fact that I'm trying to put something together here that's fun for everybody. I'm trying to put something together that's fun for me, and an individual is literally just going me the entire time. And I even know some of the older members don't understand that too. I will point out a lot of adults don't know why they do things and don't even have the context of the fact that we are in a group, we are doing some kind of community event or something that should be fun for everybody, but instead their concern is that they're not having fun that one moment, and so therefore they're going to go out of their way to make things either a little bit harder for me, a little bit harder for everybody else, or simply just I'd like to consider it pouting, where they'll sit in the corner with their arms folded, angry that they're not having the fun that they wanted to have when they first jumped in. Along with that too, I like to think I put a lot of effort into all this community work and community stuff, so I don't want to hear that people are not having fun. I really don't care. And because I know a lot of other people are having fun during these things, and I also know too that I'm putting a lot of effort into allowing people to have this type of fun in an environment that really I want to put together an environment where everybody can have a very unique type of fun that's not really seen in other communities. And the reason why is a lot of those other communities, they will either pander to those who demand special attention for their own entertainment, and they'll run with it. I don't think games are fun that way. I would argue too, even, that games and community events that simply pander to an individual's entertainment aren't games. They're not games. I think that there's even a lot of games out there that aren't actually games. They're just virtual dopamine machines. Games have to have some struggle, and they have to have some kind of challenge to them, and they have to have somebody at least believe that they have some internal issue to get over. And if that issue is you not having fun on an event or somewhere where somebody else is having fun, well, that's on you for not playing the game. So I will be a little bit harder on people in the future here regarding messing with me. And it's not just me, and because it does turn into messing with me, messing with my character model, messing with whatever setup I'm having, or trying to disturb it. But it messes with everybody's experience. It makes it harder for everybody else. If I'm waking up in the morning and I'm getting hate messages, or not hate messages, it doesn't feel like you're sending me hate messages sometimes, but I get an angry message going, oh, the server's dead, it's boring, oh, Sulak, you broke something, oh, what the fuck are you doing, oh, I just don't care to hear that, guys. I'm unfortunately not that big. We're not that big of a community, so I have very little time, and I just don't want to hear it. I really, really don't want to hear it. So this will be going up as a YouTube video. So if you guys listen to the end, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for listening to my. It's not really complaints either. I'm just gonna be more strict on it. I'm gonna be a bit more head on about